Mr. Willie Dog.
Yes, yes.
AKA the Godfather.
Yes, yes. Willie Jr., Willie Watson, all of the above.
Yes, sir, man. First off, man, how you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm down here blessed to be still living. I want to thank God for everything, for good health and everything. And down here in the big state of Texas, man. Down here in East Texas, down here in the XRP, man.
XRP, yes, sir. All right, so first off, I want to just say appreciate you for joining I think this is the 6th episode of Deeper Than Racing. It's where we just get involved with your life. Like you tell us how did you get started in racing and just basically stuff that's deeper than racing.
I understand that, but one thing you got to realize, I'm a grudge racer at heart, but I do a lot of shit. I'm going to kick your ass next time, and I should be the first. I'm the Godfather.
my fault. But you right, dog. You right. My fault, dog. But we on here now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so first off, man, where you from? Let my people know where you from. And you got a family, and how many kids you got?
Born and raised in Selma, Alabama. The famous Selma, the Montgomery March back in the Civil Rights days in 1951. I'm an old schooler, man. I'm the second child of 8 children. I had 4 sisters and 3 brothers. 8 of us from Selma, Alabama, born and raised.
Jeez, okay. So how was that like? How was your childhood?
Childhood wasn't bad considering what was going on during that time. You know, all the racial tension and all the racial marches and all that. Because being a kid, it was just like a joke to me. I didn't realize it was gonna be history. It is history today. March with Martin Luther King and all that. You know, it's history today. But back then, it was really just a joke. I didn't realize the impact of it back then.
Right. So did that impact your life in a bad way?
Well, no, it really impacted my life in a good way. Being that the prejudice, black and white. I didn't see black and white back then. It was just, like I said, it was just a big ball, and I learned how to deal with both races, black and white.
Okay.
And it helped me today.
Right. And so, for the people who don't know, were you in the military or the army or anything?
I was in the military. I come straight out of high school and went straight into the military. 13 years. I served 13 years in the military. And 25 more years doing civil service, the same thing I was doing in the military. 38 years I retired. I don't have to race unless I want to.
Right.
When I'm lucky.
Right. Okay then, man. So how was that like, man? What made you go? What made you go to the military straight out of high school?
Now, that's a good question. Back then, it was the Vietnam War going on. So if you volunteered, you went to Germany. If you got drafted, you went to Vietnam. So I was 2 numbers away from my draft number.
Okay.
So I volunteered, and I was supposed to go to Germany. They had 2 lines, one for Germany and one for Vietnam. My dumb ass still got in the wrong line, and I went to Vietnam. But I only stayed in Vietnam for a month, and after that, one of the sergeants over there said I had volunteered for 3 years, and they shipped me on to Germany.
Nice, man.
I'm good to go. I'm good to go either way. Overseas, I've been to Germany, Korea, Alaska. That ain't overseas, but
yeah, I got you.
Italy. I've been around the world basically. I've been to Thailand, Vietnam. Been all over the world, and it was a great experience for me. I learned a lot. I learned how to deal with a lot of stuff, and it helped me to be the man I am today.
Right. So let's transition a little bit, man. So you got a good relationship with did you have a good relationship with your mom and your dad?
Both my mom and dad is passed. My dad had passed when I was 1 year old. My mom just passed recently. So, you know, it is what it is. And I'm 71 years old, so if they were still here, they both be gone.
Right.
I'm 71, so they both be gone. So it's all good, though. I mean, it's life learning. We all got to go sometime. And like I said, I got, since you said that, a lot of people, you know, said, okay, he being so casual about it. Does it bother me? Technically, no, because everybody got to get close with God, and we all know we got to die. We all know that. So, you know, just be blessed for all the people that have their mothers and fathers out there. That's all I can say to you.
Okay, yeah, nice, man, nice. And let's transition a little bit, man. How did you get started in racing, man?
Well, that should have been the first thing before I got out of high school. My mother had a 66 Chevrolet 327. And she used to let me use it every Sunday, because every Sunday we used to go, you know, we used to go out to the lake and swim and all that stuff. And man, I used to race that thing and rev it up, and I got addicted to just going fast and speed. And that's what got me started. Didn't want to race.
Okay then, man. So
First car I had was I think it was a 57 or 59. It was a 59 Ford, I think. Didn't have no reverse in it, so I had to always park. I had to always park where I didn't have to back up though.
Yeah,
59 Ford, but ever since then, I've been racing cars ever since. If I can matter, this will be my 55th year in racing.
Dang, man.
From 17 years old, I've been racing it for 55 years. This year will be 55 years.
So that's basically all you know. Not all you know, but like
that's all I've been doing.
Yeah.
For my sports, but it kept me out of trouble sometimes. In the military now, it didn't keep me out of trouble. But we did race in the military.
Yeah.
When I ain't gonna say I took a break in the military because when I was overseas, they had a racetrack over there, and I was racing Volkswagens and everything over there. And then I come back to the States, they had racetracks at Fort Sam, Houston, Fort Sam in Texas. We raced cars.
Oh snap, man!
Yeah, Fort Sam in San Antonio. So I've been doing racing all my life. Put it that way, all my life.
Dang, man.
That was my sport, so I don't drink or smoke, so that's good. I only got one bad habit.
Okay.
Damn women, man. Women.
So tell me about the women. Tell me some stories about you and the women, man.
I've been married 5 times.
Okay.
5 times to 4 different women. I married one twice. I had 2 sons. I got 2 sons. One of them was killed in a motorcycle accident.
Ah, man.
So, I mean, I told you, that's life. We all got to go.
Sure,
so, you know, I don't harp on that because things you can change, you change. Things you can't change, don't worry about it. Little wisdom for y'all while y'all listening to me.
Right.
Yeah, that's my life. 5 wives, all my fault. They ain't do nothing wrong. My fault. So it's all good.
And it take a real man. Not saying you not. It take a real man to just like admit your wrongs, your faults, not be a victim. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, that's the problem with a lot of men and women have today.
Mm-hmm.
Marriage is not a 50-50. Sometimes it's 70-30, sometimes it's 60-40. A marriage is just like life. You got to make it what it is. You got to know how to deal with your partner. One day your partner might need 70%. The next day you might need 70%. So, you know, it's a compromise between it. I learned the hard way. Now I'm too old to get a wife. And I wish I had one now. Because I'm getting old. I need somebody to be here with me.
Yeah.
I'm good, though.
Yes, sir.
Life has been good to me. Life has been good.
You still moving around, though, dog.
I'm hopping around.
You moving around. You still got it.
I'm still trying to live it. And thanks to Viagra. Thank you, Viagra. I thank Viagra, too.
Hey, so this is another question I got for you, man. So you joke around a lot. Did you ever get in trouble in school for your jokes or anything like that?
I always got in trouble in school. But the thing about the kids back then, we used to always have that PE. We called it PE.
Ah, yeah.
Physical teacher, that goddamn board with them holes in the board. Every time I get in trouble, they take me down there and tear my ass up. So I got in trouble, but back then it was a discipline trouble.
Right.
But yes, I did get in trouble. I get in trouble. I still get in trouble.
You can't do that now, though. I
still get in trouble, but they call it social services.
Yeah. So man, so dog, you are considered. It's no secret, an OG in the Grudge game. You the top dog when it come to Grudge racing.
Well, I'm not gonna say I'm the top dog, because just like they be saying Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Well, he ain't the GOAT because they still playing basketball, so we don't know who the GOAT is. They say LeBron James the GOAT, but he the GOAT of this era. Michael Jordan the GOAT of another era, and it's gonna continue on and on. I've been, like I said, I'm an OG if you want to consider me an OG, but you know, like I said, I pride myself on one thing: the Grudge Racer of the Year. You know about that, right?
Yes, sir.
I was the first Grudge Racer of the Year, so we started that with me. I was the #1 Grudge Racer of the Year, and I'm proud of that, you know. And like I said, grudging is gonna continue to go as I go, so there's no such thing as the OG of all times. But I want to send a shout out to my man Mississippi Joe. You heard of Mississippi? You know Mississippi Joe?
Yes, sir.
He gave me that name, the Godfather.
He gave you that, okay.
Mississippi Joe did that. It's back when he was with the Gangsta Boo. He gave me the Gangsta Boo and told me to get it right for him, and I did. And we went out to Florida one year, and we were supposed to race Big Low. Now, we had just got the car right, and I couldn't see over the scoop if they put me in the wrong lane. So I told Tony Bine, I told Tony Bine I need him to drive the car just in case they put me in the wrong lane. So Mississippi Joe and his brother didn't want me to do that, but I begged him to let Tony get in the car. And you can figure Tony Bine and the Gangsta Boo history are there out there, but I the one that originated the original Gangsta Boo when it was recognized as the Gangsta Boo, the bad Gangsta Boo.
Nice, man. Nice. I didn't know that. I was gonna ask you. I was gonna be a question about how did you get that name Godfather. So I'm glad you.
Yeah, Mississippi Joe. Joe Lewis, my man, Mississippi Joe, man. Much love to him to the day. Yes.
So another question I got for you. You being such a influence in the Grudge community, do you think Grudge racing is dead now?
Grudge racing will never die. Grudge racing will never die. It's just a matter of who you ask. Because me and Tony Bine, we've been doing it long and problem. Anybody out there active and still doing it. We can go anywhere, any track we go to, we can get a race if we want to.
Right,
like I said, the only reason I don't get as much races as I want to is because they got me now. They want me to be an announcer now. They just made me be an announcer. So shit, I just do that now, and I don't have time to do much grudge as I want to.
Yeah.
Grudge racing will never die. It'll never die. People just want to say that because they want to bet $10,000 and $20,000. Me and you can grudge just by saying who the toughest. Just like you got a brother. You want to find out which one of y'all the toughest. Y'all fight. It's a grudge fight.
Grudge fight, yeah.
You don't have to be all that money and everything. That's why people say all the people say it's dead is the ones that not racing.
Okay. Good point, man. That's a good point. So how you feel about that though? People trying to, do you believe in like people buying bets? They want to race for like $10,000. No, it's a good $2,500 is a decent pot for some people. For some people,
that's a good question. That's a damn good question.
Okay.
Normally, the average car owner don't race for no more than $1,000 or $1,500. He got all the rest of the nut huggers on there trying to bet $20 over here, $100 over here. Then they get the possible $10,000 to $20,000. That ain't worth a damn. About buying a race when you got 20 people. If you come out, if I know you and you race for $10,000. If I ain't got $10,000, I won't have to bother you. Race the guys that race for $10,000. Stop trying to get a pot with 50 jokers in it and 35 jokers in it, trying to run for $10,000 and $20,000. So buying a pot don't mean shit these days. I don't even get involved with it myself.
Okay, that's a good point. I'm glad you mentioned that too, because I know you got a lot of people that's out there that's like, man, they'll try to lock you in a race, but they'll try to buy out the race. So I'm glad you.
Just like me, I'm on a fixed income. I could run for $5,000 or $10,000 if I want, but then I won't be able to race no more for 6 or 7 months. My point I'm trying to make is run within your budget. See, I go out there and race every week 3 or 4 times for them $500. I done raised it up to $1,000. Now I'm up to $1,500. So I'm a $1,500 man now. But I do it within my budget. Everybody race within their budget because you're not gonna make your money back racing. If you do, because you win one this week, lose one the next week. So
Right.
So hand in hand. Stay within your budget. It'll be way more races.
Right. So, how do you feel about people? So I had this happen to me like about 2 or 3 months ago. You got other people that talk down on grudge racing, where they really don't know the meaning of grudge racing or the history on it. How do you respond to people like that?
Grudge racing is just like hip hop and the rap music and all that stuff. Anything that they don't go with or don't like, they're gonna always downgrade it and everything like that. But you can't stop people from downgrading it. That's their prerogative. I have nothing to say about that because, like I said, I'm comfortable in what I do. If everybody was as comfortable in what I do, we would never have no problem. They're gonna talk anyway. They're gonna talk whether you do good or whether you do bad. So shit, like I said at first, stuff you can change it. Shit you can't change, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you don't have no control over it, so you can't worry. Okay, right. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense, man. I appreciate you for saying that, dog. All right, so let's get involved. So how do you think, I know I asked you this question a couple months ago last year, what do you think is different from grudge racing when you was doing it and now?
Blog talk shows, social media and everything. Back when we was racing, we used to have more races and more people because we just came to the track to race. We didn't know who was gonna be there and who wasn't gonna be there. So we come to the track and race. We used to go to the track now at the House Hook on a Thursday night. We probably had 10 or 15 races. We didn't even know what was gonna happen. That's because now, everybody, if I go to social media and see your car, well, I don't want to race you because you faster than me. Or somebody done told me. Social media and the blog talk shows and Facebook and all that, they killed a lot of the hidden aspect of racing. Everybody know what everybody got there.
Right.
So that kills it. That kills it for us a lot of races, but not for all races.
So do you think videographers kind of kill racing, grudge racing in a way too? Or content creators?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't. Because everything y'all film is in public, right?
Right.
You didn't go to my house and sneak in my shed and film my shit, right? So you filmed it in public.
No, I was just saying because you said something about
social media. I got a blog talk show.
Right.
They say we talk. They say it, but no. People see, like I said, any race I want to see, I go to just push it up on Google and find somebody that did it. But y'all not killing it. Y'all doing what everybody else doing. I mean, it's public shit. People want to pay to see it, so you ain't doing nothing wrong with me.
Okay. I just had to put that in.
But I know because you're a videographer, you figure that. In the cut, one of my main men, he's and I'm gonna take some credit for that too. I said in the cut, film the shit or the popular races that people know, and you're gonna get more views. And you see where in the cut was sort of like the granddaddy. But he's still a granddaddy now because he didn't evolve into y'all done took over now. Y'all new guys done took over.
Nah, Indicut still got it, man.
He still got it, but I'm saying though, y'all took it to another level, put it that way.
Okay.
But videographers, there's nothing wrong to the game.
Okay. I just wanted to put that in there, man. I just
Nothing wrong
wanted
to the game.
Okay. So let's backtrack a little bit.
Talk to me.
What's one of your most historical moments in grudge racing?
I don't technically have one.
Well, it can be multiple, you know.
Because after you do it so long like I'm doing it now, it just becomes routine to me. I mean, don't nothing really excite me that much or make me feel bad that much. I just go into it. So I'm just at a level field. Because see, don't care how many races you win. When you lose one, they're gonna put you right back at the bottom. So I don't bother me.
So you saying you only good for the last grudge race?
Last race. You go out there and win 100 races, they're gonna talk about the one you lost, not about the 100 you won. So that it don't bother me no more.
Well, when you was doing it, when you was doing it, when it was kind of like, not saying it's not exciting for you now, but like when it was more exciting for you back then, what was a memorable moment that you had, like a good memorable moment?
Me and Tony Mines.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Tony Mines.
Okay.
You know, because me and Tony Mines used to be on the same team, and we always gonna bump heads. I've been knowing Tony probably 30 years. And Tony used to be the tire checker. You know, Tony had the car. I was the driver, Tony was the tire checker. And Macon drag strip, we went out there and discovered Tweeds kind of Macon drag strip. We went to sell a car. We took the car down there to sell it. Shit, we went out there and beat everybody down there and didn't sell the car because we had made enough money to we were gonna sell the car. But Tony Bynes is some of the memorial races I've had in the past. And in the new era, I really don't have one, but in one of his proteges, Trigger Man, every time I race his ass, he seemed to get the best of me. I want his ass too. So, you know, Trigger Man and Tony Bine, which are we all in the same little group?
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I want to whoop their ass every time I crank up. If I want to whoop their ass. It wasn't these many celebrity type races back when I was coming up.
Right.
I hate to say it though, because everybody want to put a bad name on grudge racing. They want to say all grudge races are drug dealers and shit like that, right? So, you know, we didn't have social media to do that. I mean, there's some guys I can name, I won't name, that they used to just come to a track, run for that bag, and go on back home. Nobody even know they raced. So I just leave that like that. Back then, they didn't have social media to put out all the celebrity type races that we have today.
Okay. Yeah, I just came to the track and did y'all thing.
Just came to the track, did it, and get the hell on.
Yeah, okay.
Right. You see, just like right now, I get my ass whooped today, they're going to rag me for months because they're going to see the shit over and over on y'all videos and everything. Back then, they didn't have nobody to video shit.
Right.
Nobody. It don't hurt you that day or the next day. You good to go.
So, man, you always been a racer, huh? How was that transition from you being a racer? Well, you still are a racer, but now you're on the mic. You doing more. You on the mic more. How was that transition?
That transition was routine. I told you, I'm a clown at heart. I like to act a fool. I just like to act a fool and have fun.
Yeah, for sure.
I have tried to stop racing for the last 10 years. I really don't like driving. Every time I try to groom somebody else to be, they can't do no better than me. You know, they be in the car. They ain't doing no better than me. So I said, shit, if they ain't gonna do no better than me, I might well just stay my ass and I'm a damn self. Cause you know, but I really, to be honest with you, I don't even like driving. To be honest with you, if you want me to be honest, but I still can do it. It becomes routine to me. I'm still pretty decent at it.
Yeah, you are.
I'm pretty decent at it. So, in the mic, I used to do the shit I'm doing now that they pay me to do. I used to just come to the track and do that shit for the fun. So they started paying me to do it. They made a job out of it. But I want to thank Mike Hill for that. Mike Hill the one did it.
Okay, yeah,
Mike
talk to me about that.
He said, dog, anytime I got a show, you come in and talk on the show, you got a job. So it started from that. So Mike Hill fought for that, y'all. If I'm charging y'all, Mike Hill did it. Yeah, Mike Hill did it. But thanks to Mike Hill, man. And me and him been friends for a long time. And Mike used to be back in the day when he was racing back in the woods too. Mike back there, he was back there grudge racing and had a old Mustang all his life. He loved them Mustangs.
Man, yeah, he always had them. I remember.
He had some of the top level. He had them pretty Mustangs.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but
them Outlaw 10.5W days. But even before that, you know.
But I'm talking about the grudge scene on now.
Yeah.
Semi-professional and stuff then.
Yeah, right.
Mike Hill the one from that. So transition from that routine. Just like today, I'm down here at the SRP right now, getting ready to go on the mic and talk some trash. And if I mess around, I might have to drive Boss Mine car tonight if something come up that he can't do something. So I stay ready.
So how did you and Mike Hill meet, man? How was that? How's y'all relationship?
It was at the racetrack. Me and Mike was at the racetrack, and Mike was a hustler too, whether you know it or not.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, you know, I was driving. I had an old car, my 69 Camaro I had with a blow on it. You know, back then, if you was black and had a blower, everybody looking at you then. So, you know, I was pretty tough, so he was down there betting money on me. And that's how me and him met each other. He was betting on me. We was getting raised up, hustling people, the same way we do now.
And that's
I ain't talking about Mike hustling people now. I'm saying
yeah.
racing.
Back then, the come up. Yeah. So okay, so what's a memorable moment that you got with Mike Hill, man? I gotta hear this.
Well, I told you I don't dwell in memorable moments.
A moment that you know you won't forget with Mike Hill. It can be outside of racing or just a memorable moment that you know you got with Mike. I know y'all got a good relationship, you know.
We got a good relationship on that. Me and Mike, just like you said, on a level plane. So I really don't want to say it because it might bring back bad memories for Mike.
Okay.
If I said something but if you really want to, I hope Mike. He know I like pies. My damn potato pies, sweet potato pies.
Okay.
He had his mother there to bake me one, and he brought it to me. And that's one of the memorable moments I met when Mike and his mother came down and brought me a sweet potato pie.
Okay. You ate it all? Was it good?
Oh, yeah, it was good. Yeah, he was bragging on it,
Yeah.
But I know he didn't do it though. His mama did.
Yeah. Okay then, man. Another question that I got. You do so much, dog. You on the mic. You run shootouts. You drive. You travel.
Run staging lane.
That's what I mean. Run shootout. Yeah, staging lane. Yeah, I guess
solve
you said.
problems.
Yeah. So how do you manage to balance like all of that? You driving. You running shootout. You got this to worry about. You got that to worry about. How do you manage all of that, man?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. In our lives, we lie a lot.
Okay.
We lie a lot. We cheat. We steal.
Yeah.
I stopped lying. I just started telling the truth. If you don't want to know the truth, I said, don't ask me. If you don't know the truth, and I noticed it come even. If you're gonna be mad with somebody, be mad with them because of the truth, not because of a lie.
Okay.
So with me just being truthful.
That's what they're saying. You can hate me. I'd rather you hate me for who I am than love me for who I'm not.
So, that's what y'all want to put it that way.
Yeah.
But me telling the truth made it easy for me. Me being just not lying about shit. I'm serious. Me telling the truth.
So what you mean by that? Like what you mean?
Well, like I said, I used to lie for my buddies and cheat for my buddies and do certain shit. Now I don't do it now. I tell them if you don't want me to tell the truth, that's how they got me to be the DP man on a lot of shit. I'm not gonna take nobody's side. I'm just gonna keep it down the middle. And I learned keeping it down the middle gives me more time to be me. I just can be myself. I don't have to worry about. See, my grandma always told me, you tell a lie, you got to remember the lie you told, remember that. So that's more work.
Yeah.
So if I just tell you the damn truth in the beginning, I ain't got to remember shit. It's the truth.
So you and your grandma, y'all had a decent relationship?
Oh, well, I have a decent relationship with everybody because I'm a loner. I'm not close to nobody. It's the way it is. Life is rough. I'm just being honest again.
So you always been a loner, or it just adapted over time?
Well, once I left home at the age of 18 and went into the military, I've been a loner ever since. Basically, yes. Yes. Cause I was an asshole. So nobody want to put up with me. I'm hard to get along with sometimes.
Yeah.
See, if I get along, I don't bother myself. I'm okay with myself.
Yeah. So you comfortable with yourself, so it really
most definitely.
It really don't affect you like that.
That's right.
Okay, that makes sense, man. So what are some of your darkest moments in racing and outside of racing in your personal life? We're gonna start with the racing first.
Racing, my darkest moment was when Tony Mine wrecked the Gangster Boot. I played in my mind all the time. I thought it was dead. The car flipped at least 7, 8, 10 times.
Oh yeah.
And, that was my darkest moment to date in racing. If you want to know one of them, the second one was when Trigger Man wrecked. Me seemed like I be at the wreck of my friends, and I don't want to go down there. But I thought for sure Tony was dead. That was one of my darkest moments. And when Trigger Man wrecked, that was one of my darkest.
Trigger Man when he wrecked beginning of this year.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say the wreck. We just said the wreck.
Okay.
I done seen 2 or 3 he was in.
Okay. We're gonna keep it right there.
I hate to see them wrecks. Those are my darkest moments in racing. And I done seen people die in wrecks and stuff. But then people that's close to you, it hits home different. It's different. So those are my darkest moments. My personal life.
So I'm sorry. So have you had people that you were close with pass away on you from a wreck?
No, not from a wreck. People I knew them from a wreck.
Okay.
Not that I was close to them.
Right. So that affected you pretty bad.
Well, because you know them. So that always affects you some kind of way. Yeah.
Okay.
Personal life, darkest moment in my personal life. I know everybody gonna say they're passing on their mother, their father, or something, but in my personal life, I don't think I had no darkest moment in my personal life. My life been pretty good.
So you ain't never had any just moments where you like, what about moments that you regret in life?
Shit, I regret a whole lot of shit moments. Shit, you here for 2 years trying to figure that shit out. A lot of shit I regret, but like I told you, I'm sort of like a realist. I don't believe in the fake shit and the bullshit.
Right.
I'm a realist, so I look at life a different way than a lot of people. So my life been okay. I can't complain about it. I mean, I done had a lot of dark moments, but I can't really say it's a dark moment because it was a moment I understood.
Right.
So I'd rather say, the answer to that, I ain't had no dark moments in my life.
Yeah. Okay.
I know everybody gonna say that's some dumb shit. Everybody done had dumb, not me.
But I feel like you just accept it is what it is.
That's exactly what
you just accept it.
That's a good way of putting it.
You just accepting in life what it is what it is.
Right.
You know this got to happen at this time, so I feel like you were already mentally prepared for it.
You already know the answer to that. Well, for your young guy, that's a good damn answer. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
So it's not a dark moment to me. So.
But I feel like
right now, you get married to a woman right now and get divorced. You go out there and want to kill yourself because you done got divorced. Right now, I get divorced. It's routine to me. Shit, I've been dead it 5 times. It's routine to me.
But what about the first time then? It was just.
I was a hoe. I was a hoe. I was messing up. I can't fault nobody for leaving me if I'm messing up. See, that's my point. I was at fault.
Yeah. So you can't really get mad at nobody else but the man in the mirror because you know you messed up. Okay, that makes sense.
Right. I can admit when I'm wrong, and I messed that up.
So how do you get to that point in life though, dog? Like when you just like you accept stuff for what it is. Like, is it like a mental like?
I really couldn't tell you. It's got to be mental, but I don't know how I did it. I'm just glad I did it.
Yeah.
Because it made a better man than me. It made a better man than me.
Do you think it because you was in the military for so long, it kind of made you stronger mentally and physically?
It did make me strong mentally. See, when I was in the military, I went to jail in the military. I got court-martialed and went to jail in the military, and that helped me learn how to be comfortable by myself.
Right.
Okay. I was in the cell by myself, so I learned how to be okay by myself.
Right.
So I took that on in life and kept going.
Can you talk about that incident when you went to jail in the military, or
no.
you can't talk about? Okay.
I mean, I can, but I ain't.
No. It's cool.
I'm just saying, I was fighting. I got to fight.
Got the fight.
I got to fight, and I hit a guy in the head with an axe hammer, and then they court-martialed me for that.
Shoot.
It was a fight. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting, man. How your mental is. I know a lot of people struggle with it. I even do sometimes.
I call it mind over matter because sometimes I don't want to get out of bed, but I know if I don't get up, once I get up, I'm going to go. Just like right now. Shit, man, driving down here them 17 hours, I didn't want to get the fuck up, but I got up. Once I get up, I'm good to go right now.
Right.
Ready to go back to work, baby.
And I know you say you're a loner and everything,
yes.
But I really feel like you're not. Cause a lot of people out here, they love you, man. Okay, all right. So
you can be in the crowd, but you ain't in the crowd.
Right.
I mean, everybody can be. I can be around 100 people. That don't steal on me. They don't go home with me. I go home by myself.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a loner.
Yeah, I am too. So don't feel bad.
I'm a loner, and it bothers me sometimes. But then it goes right away. The older you get, go away.
Do you feel like the racing community changed you at all, or in a good way or a negative way?
The racing community is just that. You make it what it is, just like me. I'm kind of, everybody know I'm going to talk shit, I'm going to act a fool. I don't mean no harm. If you say you don't play that shit or whatever, I'll leave you alone.
Right.
All I'm doing is acting a fool and having fun. That's all I do. That's what I've been doing all my life, damn near. Just acting a fool and people know. So if anybody got a problem with me, they got a problem with themselves, because I ain't changed.
Yeah.
I've been the same motherfucker ever since you met me.
Yeah, because I feel like with you, it's more organic, you know? It's more original. It's like you're not trying too hard, you know what I'm saying?
I don't try.
Yeah.
That's what I tell people now. I don't try to be per se a celebrity. I'm just a celebrity.
It's natural.
It's just natural.
Yeah.
I don't go out there looking for it. They just come to me.
So I know you got a lot of people in the Grudge game. You got announcers that look up to you. Just the other day, a couple weeks ago, I went to Virginia. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but Lil Carter on the mic.
Lil Carter, Lil Carter a lot of points.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people look up to you.
Well, that's because I don't try to, if I do something, I try to make them better. That's what I do.
Okay.
If I'm doing something just like I'm announcing, I mean, I don't consider myself no announcer. I just act a fool on the mic.
Yeah.
And they call them announcing, but then I can tell other people how to better themselves.
Right.
If you come to me, I don't try to keep shit to myself. I try to help anybody I can to further themselves. I'm not competing with nobody.
You don't hold knowledge. I
don't hold knowledge there. But I'm saying, basically, I'm not competing. Just like if I start taking pictures now, I ain't gonna be competing with you. I hope you come in and and tell me how to do some shit.
Right, for sure.
That's what I mean by that. I don't compete with other people in the same era that I work in.
So what's the best advice that you had at people that to look up to you? Even though you said you're not considered an announcer. I feel like you're a grudge racer, like before anything.
I don't put no label on me.
Okay.
People put labels on me, like they call me the Godfather. They want me to be the Godfather when it's in their favor. I ain't shit when it ain't in their favor. So I don't know about it. They don't have to look up to me. I'm just me. People come to me because they like the originality. Believe it or not, though. That's why they come to me, men and women, not just the men and women. Because I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you what the real deal is.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I tell all of them. Don't ask me no questions.
All right, dog. Man, we gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate your time, dog. They cut on
I
the
know
music.
it might have been I couldn't answer the way you might have wanted to, but that's my real life shit.
No. Okay. So, any last words, dog, that you got for upcoming racers or anybody? Any last words at all?
No, just keep doing what you're doing and be true to yourself.
Okay.
And I don't like the money, and I call you Forever Grudge. All right.